Okay, let's get started. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Empower Series Episode 7 and the second this financial year. Thank you for taking out time today. It seems to be very critical time of the year. And what are we going to discuss in Empower Series is asking a question on whether the business have outgrown current system and is it necessary to make a massive change? Maybe or maybe not. Let us find out how we can go about identifying and how Exigo Tech can be catalyst to this process. Let me introduce and welcome our guest speaker today, Paula. She is a Chief Marketing Officer at Boyum IT, a global software company specializing in cloud SaaS solutions dedicated to optimizing the entire product value chain for SMC. Hi, Paula. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Great. And Paula brings along with her a massive experience. She is into industry for more than 28 years, 20 years in IT, and probably has served into an executive positions on quite a few IT global organizations. So thanks. It's pleasure to having you today.
Thank you.
So in continuation to our last episode and agenda for the series, that today we are going to cover how we can assist you to migrate and modernize your ERP, how you can extend your ERP with industry specific solutions from Boyum IT. And along with that, we will be also talking about extending your line of business applications through innovative low code solutions. We will also talk about Microsoft programs, which can assist you with Microsoft Vision and Value program. And if you're onto on-prem solutions, we will be talking about AIMS engagement. Before moving forward, in case if you have any question, feel free to type in and then we will try to address it as and when possible. So let's do a quick recap to our last episode where we discussed about 4 pillars of value. These 4 pillars of value were across 2 axes. One was on the tangible and one was onto the money coming in and money going out. So the most important thing is revenue growth. Second is cost savings, business transformation, and risk and compliance. So whenever you are strategizing, you would be looking at 4 key pillars for any organization to invest in technology. And how are we aligning to this? So when we engage with a business, we try to align across these 4 pillars and see what outcomes we can bring on. Without wasting any further time, let us get into migrate and modernize your ERP solution. So today's ERP can't keep up with a lot of things from global supply chain disruptions to new workforce expectations, also from business performance analytics and reporting. Going back to when I talk about new workforce expectations is we might be using technologies like WhatsApp, but you would see the young generation is more used to the Snapchat. What are the 2 key things that differentiates between this technology, right? The same thing, you might have a cloud-based ERP, but is that ERP an agile? Is it an AI enable? And can it scale along with the ecosystem that you might have? So what you need today is an agile cloud ERP solution, which can help you transform the way work gets done and also helps you run your operations for the future. And what impacts it has? It has impacts on everyone into the business. From IT department, who wants to use latest technology on AI and ML, to finance department, who wants to have model innovation and empowering transformation across organization, to the operations who wants to get best of breed of technology to serve their customer, and as well as HR who wants to bring in best to their employees in the organization. And what they look for in each department. For IT leaders, they are looking for global scalability. They are looking for rapid deployments and not months. And they are looking forward to innovate with the latest technology like AI, keeping all of those at scale with the security in mind. For finance leaders, they need a real-time insights to business, optimize business models, and standardize global processes. For operations, it is right from fulfillment to streamlining the procurement and improving the customer experience. And for HR leader, to transform the way people work, balance resource utilization, and increase organization agility. So with ERP modernization and with Exigo Tech and Microsoft Dynamics, you can expect to bring in this. So how we can help modernize your ERP system? Either you are onto a cloud system or you're looking forward to migrate to cloud. There are three key things to it with current day and age and to have an agile ERP or enterprise system for agile enterprise. First is adapt faster, implement changes in days versus months. The system should be configurable, composable, extensible, and have a low code solution. You should work smarter. You should empower your employees with known tools and better insights. You should perform better with greater insights and performance and get a better gross margins. So that's what will help you in having an agile enterprise. So let's talk about Dynamics 365, which is a unified solution, which is an extensible solution that revolutionizes planning, analytics, and insights. Our approach involves leveraging an optimized data model that seamlessly integrates core systems of records across business applications for different business functions. Additionally, we extend this integration with third-party system, ensuring a holistic view of a business, eliminating a manual processes of migrating or data consolidation. By establishing a solid data foundation, we empower business to achieve end-to-end visibility, self-service, as well as AI-driven insights, which will help you in planning, collaboration, and making the real-time decisions. Very key. So let's look into the two programs that we are going to discuss, which will help you go into adopting or modernizing your modernizing to the cloud ERP. First program is an AIMS program, right? So this is specifically intended to the businesses who are onto an on-prem solutions. So if you are onto an on-prem solution, there's a new campaign for a qualified customers, a tailored path for an individual customer to move to cloud. And this campaign aims at a customer who are having Dynamics AX, GL, NAV, and they are looking forward to move to a cloud. But Microsoft is looking forward to extend this to the other on-premise solutions as well, leaving no one left out. With this program, we want to help customers to accelerate their move to cloud, adopt to the new AI-enabled technologies, and make this move scalable for the future need as well. Let's get into it, what we can do on all these three stages. So with Accelerate, what we do is we understand the business value and the economic impact it is going to bring in with this migration. We look into the insights that you're going to get with this migration with the new optimized ERP and the productivity gains that you can expect. And also check onto the current customizations that you would have done onto your current on-prem solutions, that how easy or difficult it would be to migrate them and what are the alternatives to do that. So there are specific programs and you will get an access to specialized resources, expert resources, and tools to evaluate these scenarios. In the innovate stage, when moving to the cloud, you need to have a capability to innovate faster, get ahead and stay ahead of competition. You can reduce the time to value, minimize the risk in the project, and have a predictable outcomes. In that context, thousands of customers have already been through benefiting from success by design program. And we use these tools. We have implemented in AIMS to use success by design methodologies to move and help through this innovate stage. And lastly, into the move stage, when we decide to move to the cloud, you are of course looking to move with agility and take an incremental approach to modernizing your critical business process. The AIM campaign includes several offers that can help you optimize your investments. So if you are already invested heavily into on-premise solutions, Microsoft can help you move to a CSP cloud. And doing that, there is a heavy discounts available through bridge to cloud motion. It also further discounts when you are extending, for an example, you have moved to Business Central and now you want to extend to the sales, customer service, and field service solution. So that's a big advantage, that how you can reduce cost as well when you are making this move, but also have a predictable outcome through the tools and success by design. So it's a great program. If you want to know more about it, please reach out to me. Now let's talk about the second program. So second program is specifically for Dynamics 365 Finance and Supply Chain Management, the ERP Vision and Value Workshop. It is designed for an organization who does not want to move like their on-prem, but want to have a complete overhaul of their ERP solution. There are two key engagement phases to this. The first is pre-engagement. In this pre-engagement phase, we do a tailored approach. We understand through the customer, we sit down with the customer and understand their needs. And then we plan for three things. One is assess. In that assess, we evaluate current customer ERP application and what is restricting them and what should be the goals when they're looking forward to modernize their ERP. Then we look into the art of possible. So we demonstrate these product sets, meeting your requirements for current to modernize ERP and for the future, which should meet current as well as exceed future customer expectations. And the third one is the build the plan. So we help you define the roadmap and also realize what value would be coming through at each stages of this roadmap. Once we engage through this vision and value engagement, we would be producing a post engagement outcomes, which will have a definite fit gap analysis, build plan, and the advantages that you will be getting out of it. So I will go into much bit deeper into what you do. So in this vision and value workshops, in assess, we spend somewhere around 10 hours to do the assessments. In art of possible with the demonstration and all, we consider around 8 to 9 hours of those. And as we tailor more towards customer, those assessments and the art of possible goes much more deeper if required. And third is we build a plan where we would be talking about how we are going to go each stage and deliver this migration as well as adopting to the new AI-enabled ERP system for the business. So those are the two components. And if we go into the detail of what we would be doing in this workshop, is first thing is focus. So focus on understanding your customers' strategic priorities, exploring factors impacting ERP modernization and identifying key challenges. Then we tailor the Microsoft solution to present the key scenarios within Dynamics 365 Finance, supply chain, and help customer envisage these solutions, that how they are going to play in their business. And then we work together, understanding more of an ERP system and showcasing how Microsoft ERP and its ecosystem will help in the key modernization aspects of it. And the last one is the plan phase. In the plan phase, we define next steps to collaboratively help the customer achieve their modernization goal, right? So this is much planned activity, both in aims as well as in vision and value. So output, you have a proper identification of fit gaps and their current ERP system. You can envisage how these systems are going to meet your modernization needs and your future needs and stay competitive. Receive a proper customized modernization plan for each individual customer. And we equip with the actionable insights to support from the experts. So if you have any specific queries, we have support from the experts in-house as well as from Microsoft as well. So I've spoken a lot about modernizing ERP. What are the ways we can help you take you through this modernization ERP journey? What I would like to do is with Microsoft modernization, we can also help you with the extended solution from ISVs. So today we have Paula from Boyum IT, and she's going to talk about how Boyum IT and their solutions can help extending your current ERP system. Over to you, Paula.
Thank you, Vinay. Appreciate it. So firstly, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for taking the time to join us over this next hour. I'd obviously like to extend a special thank you to Vinay and obviously the team at Exigo Tech for inviting me to be a guest speaker here today. Obviously, I'm very keen and excited to present how we can modernise your ERP systems with innovative industry solutions from Boyum IT. So taking a slightly different approach. Our goal as a company, and certainly in what we do and the solutions that we put out to market, is to enable our customers to bring their products to life, okay, with new innovations that go beyond the traditional supply chain. That it is essentially our focus as a business. So let's dive in and learn a little bit more about what we mean by that. So at Boyum, we specialize in cloud SaaS solutions, okay, that optimize the entire product value chain for SMEs. Our mission extends beyond traditional supply chain management. We aim to empower product ideas. It usually starts with a great idea. And what we hope to do is to add value along that entire process that enables a lifetime of value creation from innovation to production, logistics, and go to market strategies. So the product value chain is critical concept for us as an organization. It encompasses all the activities that add value to a product from that initial inception to final delivery to a customer. By focusing on the product value chain, we ensure that every stage adds significant value to our customers' businesses. So this includes enhancing the product development phase, streamlining manufacturing processes, optimizing logistics, ultimately improving customer service. So our purpose is to care about your why and ensure that every step is streamlined and effective. And with that purpose and intent, our solutions serve a wide range of industries that you see here on the slide. And this is just a small subset of the social proof and experience that we've had in the market. So from light manufacturing to distribution and even retail, we can boast social proof across many micro verticals. Again, a snapshot and some examples here on the slide: automotive aftermarket, medical devices, high-tech electronics, plastics, metal, food manufacturers, retail, and oh my goodness, so many more. We pride ourselves on aligning our software to help businesses produce products that create those real life experiences. And we serve these industries within the Dynamics 365 ERP ecosystem. And today I'm actually going to focus on two of those key solutions from our entire product portfolio. And the two that I have chosen to shine a spotlight on this afternoon is Neutronic Manufacturing and Perfume Kim. Okay, so as I alluded to earlier, so our solutions are designed to extend ERP capabilities, certainly not to replace them in any way. And if we take an example for a SME manufacturer, I'll start the conversation by talking a little bit more detail about one of those products, Neutronic Manufacturing, which serves as an integrated solution of apps, simple apps, that enhance the production process. So from product design, logistics, production scheduling, shop floor management, and quality control. So
So
let's go a
Paula,
little bit
sorry.
further.
Paula, do you want to take a control of slide or do you want me to move the slide?
I've got, I've got it.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
fantastic. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Vinay. Okay, so manufacturing for SMEs with Neutronic Manufacturing. Let's understand the why, the how, and in particular the what. So why Neutronic Manufacturing? So essentially, Neutronic Manufacturing turns your vision into reality, solving inefficiencies, providing real-time data to your ERP, and maintaining high quality. So this helps businesses innovate, produce on time, and deliver top quality products, embracing the cloud. How? How does Neutronic Manufacturing do this? It does this by modernizing your ERP system by helping you work smarter and grow faster. Okay. It does this through various means, such as empowering efficient workflows, automating those processes within a reliable and transparent cloud-based environment. And what does Neutronic Manufacturing actually offer around being able to deliver any value to you as a customer? Well, it does that over various different areas. It does that by enabling innovation in your business, supporting product development. It does that by providing efficiencies, streamlining your scheduling and planning operations. Quality. It's obviously important to deliver quality product to your customers. It keeps them very, very happy and close. Integration, working seamlessly with the ERP is paramount. And ultimately, real-time data. Real-time data offers that visibility for proactive management and decision-making processes. Let's focus a little bit more on the why. Okay, so electronic manufacturing is where innovation meets precision, as I mentioned earlier, and it comprises of 4 very simple, lightweight apps. Okay, and they cover all phases of the production process, fully integrated into your ERP. Let's start at the innovation stage. And here, when we talk innovation, we're talking about manufacturing a product and taking that to market. And that begins with an app called Build. With Build, we enable you to take your product idea to its design and then ultimately into the production phase. So we focus here with this solution set on building your product to help you manage the creation of complex bill of materials with added approval workflows. So you're working within an app as opposed to spreadsheets, which typically is the scenario that is deployed by many organizations. And then we have 2 other apps that address the production phase. Okay, those apps known as Schedule, or also known in the Dynamics Business Central world as VAPS, Visual Advanced Planning and Scheduling, as well as another app called Produce. Schedule and plan your production through Schedule app. So that's our powerful scheduling tool that helps you manage resources effectively and meet delivery time commitments. And Produce is all about shop floor data capture. So during that production phase, real-time management and tracking of production orders, enhancing shop floor performance, okay, and enabling you to essentially go paperless. And then the final app of the solution set, Inspect. And it does essentially what the name denotes. Okay, so it is a solution that automates inspections and optimizes data collection. So this ensures that your products meet the highest standards, again, extending core functionality within the ERP with a specialized focus to enable you to automate that process in order to take your products to market and address any quality trends. So all 4 apps that you see here on the screen encompass a solution called electronic manufacturing, can run standalone, or you can embrace them all as a fully integrated solution set. Let's move on and focus a little bit more on the typical personas that you would come across in the manufacturing process. Okay, so these are typical roles within a manufacturing solution, and I'm taking manufacturing here as an example here. And I'm highlighting some of those here on the screen. So let's start with the product manager. What are the typical needs that you would anticipate a product manager would be needing? Very, very simply put, they are looking for efficient product development and accurate material usage. The benefit, utilizing an app to serve that purpose through the electronic manufacturing suite, is to help product managers quickly add or update production items, maintain and create their bill of materials, and ensure that all materials are used accurately and product costs are calculated effectively. Let's move on now to the production planners. So what are they looking for? What are their specific needs? They're looking for effective scheduling and resource management. They're ultimately wanting products to be produced on time and delivered on time. The benefits with a simple app to serve that purpose is that production planners can easily schedule visually complex jobs, gain visibility into production timelines, improve delivery time commitments. And all these solutions are not necessarily native and inherent in a standard ERP, or may involve quite complex custom development in order to fill those gaps. Let's continue on this journey and analysing personas. Let's look at the shop floor manager now. What are their needs? Real-time management of shop floor activities, to put it simply. The benefits there with a ready-to-go off-the-shelf app is that shop floor managers can monitor and manage production orders in real time. They can stop and start operations and work orders quite seamlessly, report production quantities accurately, and this can only lead to enhancing that whole shop floor performance by providing that visibility and, more importantly, taking away the reliance on paper. And finally, another quick snapshot, taking a persona and unbundling the last two together. The quality control managers and inspectors, okay? Their needs, rigorous quality management and inspection. The benefits with an app ready to go is it allows quality control managers to define and track inspection plans, perform accurate inspections at various stages, and quickly make decisions based on real-time data. So this all enables the organization to automate all these various processes that are required to manage the full production process within an SME manufacturing company. Let's now take an opportunity to look at a completely different solution set and yet again, a different perspective on how a ready-to-go cloud-based solution can modernize your ERP. And in this case, we're going to look at a solution known in the marketplace as PIM, as is acronym denotes, which stands for Product Information Management. And in this case, the name of the solution is Perfion. So what is PIM? A product information management tool or system. Basically what it does is it helps businesses manage all their product data in one central location. So it ensures all product information like detailed, lengthy descriptions, specifications, images, we know how heavy they can be, pricing, promotions, up to date and consistent across all platforms and channels. Now, whilst an ERP system is a powerful tool in itself for managing various business processes, they're not necessarily especially designed to handle the complexities of product information management. And this is where a PIM can add value. I'll give you more of an example here. Let's consider the data complexity around what an ERP system is designed to do. And its primary focus is primarily to manage processes around transactional data, such as orders, inventory, financials. And then when you look at a PIM, that takes it the next level up. It handles complex product data, including detailed descriptions that you can then publish in a brochure, on a website, detailed specifications that may be required for legal reasons, heavy images and multimedia, including videos. The ability to create extensive catalogs, they are still important today. Data sheets, I could go on in terms of the type of data that a business is still required to create and maintain and update on a regular basis that today sits outside an ERP and are probably needed to feed various different systems within a solution landscape and are today probably sitting in multiple data points in different systems, basically siloed, not really talking to each other. So the why, the how, the what of Perfion PIM. So why? Why Perfion PIM? Well, essentially it addresses the critical need for that centralization and efficient product information management throughout and I'm going to take the example, the product value chain. It's not just about enriching data, although it serves that purpose very, very well out of the box. It can help every phase along the way there. So it manages product data across multiple platforms, which can be challenging and time consuming. So what Perfion PIM does, it solves this by centralizing all this product information in one location. And how? Well, Perfion PIM integrates seamlessly with your ERP. Dynamics Business Central, okay, to throw out an example, and any other ERP with its open API and enhances its capability at every stage of the product value chain. So therefore modernizing it. So essentially works by centralizing that all important information that an ERP would struggle to house. And what? And what does Perfume PIM offer in order to deliver all these things? Well, obviously I'm going to say robust because of course it is, and user-friendly solution for managing product information throughout the entire business by enabling centralization and error-free data through its centralized approach. Effortless product data management with its very intuitive user interface. Everyone loves their spreadsheets, so we mimic that behavior in terms of maintaining data. Smooth integration, which integrates seamlessly with your existing solution landscape. And it's not just ERP. Integration also extends to all other channels within the business, websites, marketplaces, mobile apps, to name a few. It enhances the collaboration because now you can bring together all your departments in a workflow where you can actually bounce ideas, delegate tasks, and then finally have a collective approach to whether deciding, you know what, does this product make sense? Will I take that to market with a full audit trail? And don't forget, the most important across any application is real-time access. Okay, not only within the solution, but in how it updates the entire solution landscape. How is product data managed without
So,
PIM? Oh,
Paula,
I
I
hear a
have a
question.
question. Yeah. I have two questions.
Oh,
One question is more related to the previous product you said, and we will take that once we finish your part.
sure.
But I have a question like, is it only for manufacturing, PIM? What's your take
No,
on it?
no, it's not only for manufacturing. In fact, we've got customers from all different industries. Okay. However, and you know, one of the biggest advantages of a PIM solution is its ability to enrich data. Take basic data that's been pulled out of an ERP and add context to it that allows it to then be shared on a website. However, we tend to pitch it predominantly to industries that have a lot of complexity in managing data for their particular products there. So Perfume loves complexity. There's no limitation in the variance that you can manage within the system, or the different categories and the levels. But it also very easily extends to, say, for example, retail. Well, it's color, size, style requirements, okay, in maintaining data at those levels to, against a particular product set, and makes that job quite easy. So in short, definitely not, but it does love complexity, and it's easy to relate it in the manufacturing and distribution industries for that matter.
Okay.
Cool, cool. So that leads me to, well, how is product data managed without a PIM? I call it. And I love this image here because I think it best explains or answers that question. It's what I call the scatterbrain approach with data silos everywhere. There's just stuff everywhere within a solution landscape and endless hours maintaining data, probably manually, and reconciling it against each other. So I'm going to take a very simple example and use case. And yeah, I'm going to pick on a manufacturing company to highlight, look, if we want to take a product to market without a PIM, what could that look like? So product development, how would that be managed without a PIM? Well, the ideas and the creation of a bill of materials in a spreadsheet. Production planning needs to schedule the manufacturing of the new product. You might manually input the data, create the bill of materials in the ERP manually again, okay? That just leads to errors and so forth and leaving things out. The manufacturing process without a PIM. On the shop floor, operators probably will be reliant on printed documents and spreadsheets, okay, to manage that process. What about quality control? Yes, is quality control that can be managed through solutions like an ERP and electronic manufacturing. But what if the specifications of that particular product change? What if you discontinued a color? You then need to update multiple systems to make sure you reflect the correct configuration. And finally, taking the product to market without a PIM, you now need to create content that's marketing ready for a website. You might need to update multiple websites in different languages. You might need to update different marketplaces like Amazon and eBay. We still use eBay. Okay. How is that managed today? Probably manually. That leads me then with a PIM, obviously, we centralize all those processes into the one area. Okay, so if something does change, a product specification does change, you now can go into one central location, Perfion PIM, and make that change there. It will then, in real time, update the ERP, update the website, update your Amazon website. Okay, and that's in its simplistic form. So suddenly you're not spending time babysitting all these different solutions that you have in your landscape. You're just maintaining it in the one area, and that's its value. And that's the power that a Perfion PIM solution can deliver, and hence modernize your ERP. This now brings me down to summarize the topic here and in closing. So, how can Perfion PIM modernize your ERP? And I've tried to summarize it as simply as I possibly can here on this slide. It does steadfast your digital transformation journey through centralization and seamless integration. Again, you're not babysitting the system. Okay. You can also utilize the solution to decide, does it make sense to take this product to market before I feed it into the ERP? So it does give you that agility. Okay. It enables you to enrich product data beyond what the ERP can handle. And most organizations start looking at adding custom fields and tables and so forth and overloading the ERP and suddenly asking that system to do what it essentially wasn't designed to do. It opens up new channels. We are still in the omni-channel world. Okay. It's all about doing business across multiple touch points with the customer. And that brand experience needs to be uniform. So therefore, the data needs to be the same across all platforms and channels. And finally, and ultimately, it removes those silos without you having to resort to costly and bespoke development. So I'd like to take this opportunity now to hand you back to Vinay, who will take you through to the remainder of the webinar and will share how to innovate with AI in low code. So back to you.
So Paula, I won't let you go. We have one question from Ben. The question is, can WAPs integrate with the manufacturing module in Business Central?
Yes, it can. Out of the box, it's integrated with Dynamics Business Central. Yes.
Okay. And just to double assure, it means to move production orders around as needed on the production board.
That's correct. Yeah. Happy to organize a detailed demo offline. Yes.
Perfect. So Ben is one of my friend as well, and
Okay.
he's a regular attendee to our webinar. So thanks Ben for the question as well, and we'll catch up with you later on about what Perfion has to offer. So thanks, Paula. That was really insightful, right? And I love BIM solution since the two solutions I like, which goes hand in hand with any of my ERP or CRM project discussion with my customer. One is PIM solution. I can't stop talking about PIM because it is across the industry, as you mentioned, manufacturing, retail, distribution. It is there. And the second one is a CPQ solution, so which is configure price code. And we also partner with another ISV vendor where we work onto that CPQ solution to implement for the customer. So let's move on. And with the topic today about not just modernizing and migrating ER ERP to the cloud, which is an AI enabled with AI insights and all. But there is more to do, and that's what we are here to discuss today. That just implementing an ERP solution is not going to end your problems, right? So we need to give you a platform, a solution which keeps a pace with the market. which helps you stay in front of the competition as well. So innovate with AI in low code. And why I say AI in low code, right? So there was a survey and there was a report from IDC, one of the renowned technology report company. They have estimated that there will be 1 billion new logical applications required by 28. That's a lot of work to be done, and God helps the developers. But that's not the case. Now there is a technology which can help you develop those apps, right? So that's where AI is. And the pace at which this change is expected to happen is is mind blowing, right? So people are struggling. The IT leaders are struggling with two things: is to empower their developers to keep on developing at the pace the business requires, and at the same time where they are going to get this talent from. So there are the two challenges that all businesses and IT leaders are facing. To combat these challenges, we have an accelerate existing technical talent developers to chip away at that demand. But that can't do it alone. 1 billion apps, right? That's a lot of work. So that's where the new makers comes in. People who haven't historically been trained to build technical solutions, but we need a solution, we need a platform which can do that job. And it has to be AI enabled. So how do you get people to do which are not formally trained in technical specialists and make them able to do it? So developers we can understand, IT admins we can understand that may have a bit of knowledge on doing the applications, but how you can have a business and frontline workers to do that thing because they know their requirement, right? So enabling them it will bring the next level of meeting this demand of 1 billion apps till 2028. So what is an answer? So Microsoft Power Platform is the world's leading AI and low code platform, which is designed to empower everyone in your organization, from business analysts to frontline workers, to professionally develop applications to their need. And to do that, Microsoft works along with partners like Exigo Tech, where we can help you establish center of excellence. And through that center of excellence, we can further help you on developing, managing the pipeline. And with this platform, Microsoft Power Platform, which is being hosted on Azure, which is cloud, which is highest security in place as well, right? So there are great advantages to moving and extending your solutions implemented with Microsoft Power Platform. So there are four motions to it, and to unlock the value across your organization with end-to-end AI and low-code Power Platform, you can do application modernization. So if you have legacy systems in place, you can take those legacy system and convert into a latest one, which I'm working with one of our customers, where for a process manufacturing industry, we are converting their one developer based FileMaker technology to Power Platform where multiple people can support that application. Extend line of business systems, which I'm going to talk about today because we are talking about modernizing your ERP. We are not talking about every time doing a massive change. So as per my initial introduction, do we really need a massive change or not? Extend line of business systems is one of things. And other things are optimizing the hyper automation or build your own co-pilots. At Exigo, we have done project on each and every aspect of these four things. But let's get into the line of business systems. Just cautious of time, we'll go through it quickly. So what does extending the line of business systems comes through, right? What does it mean? So on an average, there are 80+% of organizations have their own line of business applications, which means that they have data, execute critical processes, and scale their operations on these systems. However, these applications are perfect, but as demand grows, employees starts finding their own way of doing stuff. And it could be downloading a data to an Excel spreadsheet and creating a report, or downloading some application or online which is not approved by IT and bringing on risk. This is called shadow IT, right? So, and shadow IT can lead to myriad of concerning outcomes, ranging from inaccurate data because it is not tracked in its document or in business process. It is inefficient. It does not fill gap. It is workaround for an individual. and it brings in a lot of security risk to the business. And this problem is growing to grow further with the demand of number of applications you need. So what we can do with Power Platform is we can help you improve your existing line of business system by unlocking their siloed data, right? Help give a tool to your frontline or your business users to extract data and work onto that data through Power Platform, through secure environment, through the applications which organizations has approved, and then use that applications back, the processes back into the systems without any issues. So there is a great improvement uh, made available by extending these core systems. And I have this particular diagram. I like this diagram. So if you see this diagram, as you go into detail, as you go into the deep to the core of this, where you have line of business systems, and a lot of businesses do have these systems like Salesforce, like Zendesk, like ServiceNow, Workday, SAP, and all. We are not looking forward to replace them, but these are the core rigid pillars of your IT landscape. And bringing on any changes, being agile takes time, cost money to the business. So what we have is a layer with Power Platform, which enables extracting this data, getting into the dataverse, and have an ability to create those application which extends your line of business systems. This, this helps you remove the siloed systems, bring in agility, and then empower users where they are using the systems in Outlook, in Teams, in Copilot, or any of the devices from mobile, tablet, or desktop browser. So there's a great flexibility and agility you bring in when you work with Power Platform and extend your line of business systems. So there are quite a lot you can do in this. Just respect of time, we have gone over a bit by 5 minutes. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And if you want to move into the next plan of action, as we discussed, there are two programs to help you migrate uh, your ERP to the cloud or modernize ERP to the cloud. And we also have a need assessment programs for moving to the Power Platform. And if you want to understand more about the solutions that Boyum IT has, please reach out to us and we can help you on how we can take your journey to the cloud ERP and modernizing your ERP and extending the line of business systems. Great. Just to update, our next event would be as usual, third Thursday, 3 p.m. every month. So do attend, do look out for the invite for the webinar, for LinkedIn post, and an invite in your email. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for attending.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paula. Thanks for your time today as well.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.